everyone. We are going to do an amazing session today with the amazing Joyce. So, I've been Joyce is, as you all know, most of you know, she's a member of our academy, and we've been working together for a while on her eyesight. And last session we had before this one-on-one, we started to do an eyesight one, but it turned out to be something else. So I'm going to post that video after this. But that one was amazing because we thought we were going to work on eyesight, but her mom came in. I mean, her mom from spirit, her angel mom now, she came in and then she healed so many aspects of her problems that were she was facing, and then problems with feeling not loved, having that hole inside, all of that disappeared. So we are hoping for an amazing, amazing result today. So the eyesight problem that Joyce is facing is she has had macular degeneration since when, Joyce?
Probably 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
So is this the wet one or the dry one?
the dry one.
Dry one. Can you explain to them what macular degeneration is and what it does?
Macular degeneration is a disease that blocks out the macula cells in the back of the eye, and that causes you to have spots in your vision that you can't see through. And mine is at a diagonal. When I look at Swati, from her left forehead diagonal across her face, I can only see below it. I can't see above it. And
And does this, it medically, does macular degeneration have a cure to completely?
no,
No.
no, the wet one has injections that stop it from growing, but
Yeah.
the dry one does not have any treatment.
And does it always end in complete blindness or sometimes it doesn't?
It goes towards
Towards that,
more blindness.
slowly. Yeah.
There, a lot of times you begin to be able to see shades or shadows, um, some colors, but some colors go away too. Colors get muted.
Hmm. Okay. So we have worked on this few times, and each time we do it for the live session, it goes completely at that time, which is amazing, even for that time, for that day. You know, with people who know about macular degeneration, you'll know that there is really nothing medically or scientifically, there's nothing that can be done. But you know, miracles are just miracles. When we work with angels and with God, we bring in God. There are things that happen that are beyond our control, our conscious control. They are beyond our conscious control. So what we decided was last few times when we worked together, then we called in our angels, and of course God. God is always there. There's no calling God, but there's their angels and our higher selves and the loved ones who can help us, and we ask them to surround us and create some miracles. And both of us were so shocked because at the end of the session, she could see everything, not just my face. She could see my face, my hair, things around me, everything. And that doesn't happen. So that was really amazing. She was shocked. I was shocked. And I will tell you why I was shocked, because my dad has macular degeneration. He has the wet one, and he has gone completely blind. He is about 85 now. So he's completely blind. And I had always had this mental block against that because of what I saw my dad go through. So I always thought nothing could happen. Not much could be done, but Joyce and I decided, hey, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt to try. And even though logically I did not believe, but in our hearts, both of us have immense faith. So that was going with us. With faith you can really, really, truly move mountains, and that's what we got to know. So we're going to do this again, and tell me, how bad was it before we started ever working on this?
Basically, I have a touched something.
Okay.
All I can see is you.
You can't see yourself.
No.
Go to the view and zoom and click on gallery view on top right.
That's just it.
Do you see view gallery view?
I got it.
Okay.
All I had was your picture.
Oh, you saw. So
The,
even my video you couldn't see. Okay, now
yeah.
you can see both of us.
Now I can see.
Okay.
Basically, it has gotten, I noticed early on that I had some blotches of places that when I closed my right eye, there were spots that I couldn't see. And that has continued to grow into the diagonal line where I can't see from like here up.
So when we first worked together, you and I, at that time, how dark was the upper part, the diagonal half
Uh,
upper half?
it was very, very dark gray, almost black.
Almost black.
Black.
And then I know that each time we did it, two times I think we worked together, and it became completely clear. But afterwards, it kind of returned back to the
Yeah,
original.
but it only went to gray.
But it went to gray from black to
Yes.
now it has become gray.
Not, yes, it's gray.
So that by itself is amazing. That in macular degeneration, we could, with the help of the divine beings, we could bring it down to gray from black to gray. It is pretty good. So today, what happened was the reason I mentioned the last one, which was not about eyesight. We went through some big breakthroughs with Joyce, and she had been suffering from depression for a long time. But we figured out what the problem was, and after that, there has been a remarkable change. Even her face, see her smiling. It wasn't so easy to get her to smile before. Now even her face looks different. She sends me messages. I woke up feeling really happy. I'm still feeling happy. It's been like that. So when we are in that happy state, then even bigger miracles happen. And that's why today we have even higher expectations and hopes and dreams of what's going to happen today. So let's begin, Joyce. Where how gray is it? So here you can't see this part or this part,
Other side. Yeah.
this side,
No, the other side.
this side. So
That.
you can see where with this, and just the lower half you can see.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and it's lighter gray than before.
I would say it's almost just cloudy. I mean, although I can't
Yeah,
actually see it,
but it's
um,
cloudy
it's more cloudy than
than the gray block before.
right.
So the thing is that Joyce has been working. We worked with EFT tapping, and Joyce did practice on her own too, and that's why from black she has brought it down to clouds, just cloudy. Went to gray and now cloudy. So now we are going to see what happens with EFT tapping. So let's begin with calling in the beautiful ones, God. Thank you, God, for being with us and bringing about miracles that are beyond that will just blow our minds away. And our angels, Joyce's angels, my angels, the archangels, our healing angels, our higher selves, all the beautiful beings of light who love us, please be here and bless this event, bless this healing, and let's see some amazing things happen. Thank you so much. Okay, let's begin. So now we know that she sees clouds and a half, diagonal half. Let's begin. So we'll first begin with the setup statement and do one long round, and then after that we'll go with the very short ones, the fast ones. Okay. Setup statement.
Even though
I don't see clearly,
I don't see clearly,
I see only diagonal half.
I don't see only diagonal half.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept myself,
love and accept myself,
even though
even though
I have this macular degeneration,
I have this macular degeneration,
which is actually going away.
which is actually going away.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept myself,
love and accept myself,
even though
even though
I have been scared before that I won't be able to, I might become blind.
I've been scared before that I might become blind.
And even though I can't see clearly now, very clearly,
Even, even though I can't see very clearly now,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept myself
love and accept myself
because I am wonderful.
because I am wonderful.
Okay, now let's begin. Eyebrow point. This this macular degeneration,
This macular degeneration,
this remaining macular degeneration.
this remaining macular degeneration,
I want it to go away now.
I want it to go away now.
And while we're tapping, just focus in your mind. Imagine that gray cloud that you can see. Imagine that gray cloud breaking up and going away while we tap. Side of the eye, this remaining macular degeneration,
This remaining macular degeneration,
this cloudy stuff that I see,
this cloudy stuff that I see,
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
It's evaporating.
It's evaporating.
Clouds can evaporate.
Clouds can evaporate,
And this cloud will also evaporate.
and this cloud will also evaporate.
Under your eye, this remaining macular degeneration,
This remaining macular degeneration,
this cloudy stuff that I see,
this cloudy stuff that I see,
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
Under your nose, this remaining macular degeneration,
This remaining macular degeneration,
this cloudy stuff that I see,
this cloudy stuff that I see,
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
There is much for me to see in life,
There is much for me to see in life,
and I'm excited about seeing things.
and I'm excited about seeing things.
And in your chin, I'm excited about seeing my kids,
I'm excited about seeing my kids,
my grandkids,
grandkids,
my great
my
grandkids,
great grandkids,
beautiful kitties,
there's beautiful cities,
kitties.
kitties.
Yeah, cat. Joyce
Yes,
has
my
cats.
kitties.
Yeah, she has beautiful cats. So I want to see them properly.
I want to see them properly.
And my beloved is soon going to come into my life.
And my beloved is soon going to come into my life.
He already is here,
He already is here
energy wise.
in our
As,
divide
as an energy, he's already
as
here.
an energy,
And I can feel him.
and I can feel him.
Now I'm going to see him.
Now I'm going to see him.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Clouds go away.
Clouds go away.
Collarbone. This remaining macular degeneration.
This remaining macular degeneration.
Thank you for whatever you were doing to help me.
Thank you for whatever you were doing to help me.
I may not understand it,
I may not understand it,
but I know you were there for a purpose.
but I know you were there for a purpose.
And so I thank you.
And so I thank you,
And I let you go with love.
and I let you go with love.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, clouds.
Bye bye, clouds.
And they are this remaining macular degeneration.
This remaining macular degeneration,
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm inviting clarity of vision in.
I'm inviting clarity of vision in.
Um, this remaining macular degeneration,
This remaining macular degeneration,
I'm letting it go now.
I'm letting it go now.
I don't need it anymore.
I don't need it anymore.
It's safe for me to let it go.
It's safe for me to let it go.
Okay for me to let go of the clouds.
It's okay for me to let go of the clouds.
I'm happy to let go of the clouds.
I'm happy to let go of the clouds.
The clouds are evaporating.
The clouds are evaporating.
They're going, gone.
They're going, gone.
Eyebrow point, letting it all go now.
Letting it all go now.
Clouds are evaporating.
Clouds are evaporating.
I'm releasing it and letting it all go now.
I'm releasing it and letting it all go now.
All the clouds are going away.
All the clouds are going away.
Permanently this time.
Permanently this time.
I have a lot of good stuff to see.
I have a lot of good stuff to see.
I have so much to look forward to.
I have so much to look forward to.
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
And I'm so happy.
And I'm so happy.
I don't need to be blind anymore.
I don't need to be blind anymore.
Because I want to see there's really good things to see in life.
Because I want to see there's really good things in life.
And I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting go of all the remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all the macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all remaining clouds.
I'm letting go of all remaining clouds.
My vision is becoming perfect.
My vision is becoming perfect.
And there knows I'm letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all remaining clouds.
I'm letting go of all remaining clouds.
I'm letting the clarity of vision come in.
I'm letting the clarity and vision come in.
I'm allowing miracles to happen.
I'm allowing miracles to happen.
I have faith that they can happen. I have faith.
I can
I
see.
have faith. I have faith
I
that
have faith
that all
that will
that
happen.
miracles happen.
That miracles happen.
I have seen miracles happen
I've seen miracles
in
happen
my own life.
in my life.
In your chain now, I'm inviting miracles into my life now.
I'm inviting miracles in my life now.
I am really happy about life.
I am really happy about life.
And happy people would love to see.
And happy people love to see.
I, I want to see the good things in my life.
I want to see the good things in my life.
So I'm letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
So I'm letting go of all the remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all remaining cloudiness in the eyes.
I'm letting go of all the remaining cloudiness in my eyes.
Collarbone, it is safe for me to let go of all remaining cloudiness.
It is safe for me to let go of all the remaining cloudiness.
It's safe for me to let go of all the remaining macular degeneration.
It is safe for me to let go of all the remaining macular degeneration.
My eyesight is permanently healed now.
My eyesight is perfectly clear now.
And it is permanently healed.
And is permanently healed.
Grab your wrist, squeeze it, take a deep breath, and peace.
Peace.
Now think of something while your eyes are closed. Think of some peaceful event in life or anything peaceful that made you feel really good and made you feel happy. And then open your eyes. How do you feel now?
Good.
And how is the cloudiness?
The cloudiness has moved higher
Higher.
on your side.
So how much can you see now? First it was here now.
I can see half of your glasses and almost to your part.
Oh wow! So almost till where my hair parting is,
Right.
right? And half
So
of this glass. So basically like this much.
yes, yes. Your
Aw-
hand is almost perfectly in place.
Awesome! Did you guys see how amazing this was? When you call in the divine beings, divine love to come and intervene, even seemingly impossible things like macular degeneration, even that moves because nothing is impossible in the eyes of God. Okay, now let's go to the next round. Focus on the cloudiness, the remaining cloudiness, and just keep thinking of it and imagine it evaporating while tapping. Eyebrow point. Letting go of all the remaining cloudiness,
Letting go of all the remaining cloudiness.
letting go and releasing all this remaining macular degeneration.
letting go and releasing all of this remaining macular degeneration.
Side of the eye, letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
Letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all remaining cloudiness.
I'm letting go of all remaining cloudiness.
Under your eye, I can see perfectly.
I can see perfectly.
My eyes are so clear and strong now.
My eyes are so clear and strong now.
They are becoming more and more youthful
They are becoming more and more youthful
and healthier and healthier.
and healthier and healthier.
I am becoming healthier and happier.
I am becoming healthier and happier.
So I'm letting go of this remaining clouds.
So I'm letting go of this remaining cloud.
Under your nose, I'm letting go of these remaining clouds.
I'm letting go of this remaining cloud.
I'm releasing it and letting it all go now.
I'm releasing it and letting it all go now.
In your chin, it's okay for me to let go of the remaining clouds.
It's okay for me to let go of the remaining clouds.
It's okay for me to let go of the remaining macular degeneration.
It's okay for me to let go of the remaining macular degeneration.
Collarbone, it's perfectly safe for me to let go of the remaining macular degeneration.
It's perfectly safe for me to let go of the remaining macular degeneration.
It's perfectly okay for
It's
me
perfectly okay for me to have peace.
to see.
To
It's
see.
perfectly okay for me to see.
Me to see.
It is safe for me to see.
It is safe for me to see.
It is joyful for me to see.
It is joyful for me to see.
I am so happy to see.
I'm so happy to see.
Grab your wrist, squeeze it, and take a deep breath. Peace.
Peace.
And see the clouds evaporating, going higher, evaporating, disappearing, breaking up and disappearing. You know, you must have seen movies or something when people are waiting for rains and there are clouds. Imagine that scene, but it's so hot that the clouds just disappear. They they vanish, they evaporate and disappear. So imagine a scene like that. In front of your eyes are those clouds, and the sun is shining from above. It's heating up the clouds. It's heating up all the remaining clouds, even within you. If there are any more clouds of unhappiness within you, even they are disappearing. See them all evaporating. Imagine clouds from inside your body evaporating and going up and disappearing. Imagine clouds in front of your eyes getting heated by the sun. The sun is smiling as a representative of God. The sun is smiling happily and heating up the clouds. The clouds have become completely vaporized up, not even condensed like clouds, completely vaporized, gone up into the heavens and disappeared. Now open your eyes.
And it's a little farther.
A little further now. Now where is it?
Um,
Here, here,
right about right there.
right there. So you can see this part, this eye and the side of the glasses. You can see completely.
Yes.
Okay, so we are at the edge of my face now.
Yes.
So for whoever is watching this, we went from here to here to here, and now we are here. Okay, let's begin again. So you can't see the side of my hair also, right? And
No.
around behind, you can't
No.
see. And this side, can you see this? Can you see my hand here?
Yes.
You can see that. This side, you
Yes.
can see the hand. Can you
Yeah.
see
I can.
You can?
Yeah. So it's like in between that I can't.
It's only over here that you cannot see this part between
Right.
your hands.
Right.
And are the clouds any lighter than before, or are they the same?
They're back to real light gray.
Light gray. Okay. Okay, so close your eyes and imagine a bright, bright, holy sun above you that God has placed right above your head. It's bright, it's golden, it has all the healing that God has put inside it. And it has healing light, healing energy, it has divine love. There are angels around you, and they are also sending their hands from their palms. They are empowering the sun with their own healing energy and their love and their laughter, their joy. It's all going in the sun. The sun now is going descending down onto your head. It's spherical and bright, and it's going down inside you from the top of your head and enters your head. Your entire head, including the face, your hair, everything is now looking like the sun. It's bright and golden, absolute brightness around, all around, joyful brightness. Now the sun is going down, descending down into your throat, leaving the golden glow on your some golden glow on your face and your head. So your head and face still have a lot of golden light, and then it goes into your throat and fills it with the golden light, and then it goes down, further down into your heart, and illuminates your heart with joy, healing, love. And it radiates this beautiful light all around you, all around from your heart. Then it goes down further and further down to your solar plexus chakra and illuminates your solar plexus. And then it goes down to your sacral chakra and it illuminates the sacral chakra also. And it goes down to your root chakra and brightens and clears it up, making you feel completely safe, abundant, happy, grounded. And then it goes up again. The sun rises up again, up, up, up to your heart. And then it starts to grow larger and larger and larger. Now your entire body has turned into this bright sun. As the holy light, the holy divine healing light, it's spreading all over your body, and your entire body is filled with it. And now it's all around you, radiating all around you, and you are sitting within the sun. The sun is Viras, the sun, holy light, divine light. Please remove all remaining clouds from inside Joyce, from around Joyce. Please specially illuminate her eyes, make everything so bright, and fill it with the warmth of love so that all the clouds disappear. Thank you. And now open your eyes, and while with the light still inside of you, working it, now we're going to tap. You want to see first? Okay. See, you can put your glasses.
It's kind of wavering in that same area.
Now it's wavering. I remember this was kind of like the first session we did, and we didn't know what would happen. And the line used to be a very straight and definite line. And then after that, it started kind of shaking and wavering, and we thought, oh, something is happening. So let's continue. Okay. So that same thing is happening now, wavering. Okay. Over here, and imagine that wavering light, and it's going away. I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
I'm releasing and letting it all go now.
I'm releasing and letting it all go now.
Side of the eye, I'm releasing and letting it all go now.
I'm releasing and letting it all go now.
Under your eyes, it's okay for me to release and let it all go now.
It's okay for me to release and let it all go now.
Collarbone, it's safe for me to release and let it all go now.
It's safe for me to let it all go now.
Eyebrow point again. It is safe for me to see.
It is safe for me to see.
Side of the eye, it's perfectly okay for me to see.
It's perfectly okay.
Under your eyes, it's perfectly okay for me to see.
It's perfectly okay for me to see.
I'm releasing and letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
I'm releasing and letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
Under your nose, I'm releasing and letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
I'm releasing and letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
In your chin, I'm releasing and letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
I'm releasing and letting go of all remaining macular degeneration.
Collarbone, it's safe for me to see.
It's safe for me to see.
It's okay for me to see.
It's okay for me to see.
Grab your wrist. Please.
Yes.
Do you have water with you?
Yes. It's fading.
Fading,
Yes.
but it's still in this area.
It's right about the same, kind of down the line of your hair, but
Okay.
it's fading.
Fade.
It's
Okay.
less, it's thinner.
Keep staring at it because you have that healing light inside your eyes now. So
Mm-hmm.
stare at that cloud, stare at that thing, and imagine it going, disappearing, and see what happens. Wait, I'm just trying out different things.
It
So,
is doing that. It's wavering in and out.
mhm. And look at it and will it to go away. Tell it it's okay for you to go now.
Okay for you to go now.
I'm letting you go now.
I'm letting you go now.
Thank you for everything you've done before.
Thank you for everything you've done before.
You can go now.
You can go now.
It's safe for you to go.
It's safe for you to go.
I will be safe without you.
I will be safe without you.
I would like to see now.
I would like to see now.
Disappear, disappear, disappear.
Disappear, disappear, disappear.
And imagine taking a big brush, a huge, or like a mop, and imagine you are mopping it all off. Or a vacuum cleaner, even better. See Archangel Michael standing over here?
Yes.
Now imagine him standing behind you where he is actually, and he's grinning there. So he's standing behind you and grinning. So imagine him there, and he takes a big vacuum cleaner and he puts the vacuum cleaner on the cloudy part. And then he switches it on, and the clouds are getting sucked into the vacuum cleaner, going, 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 zzz, going. Michael is smiling and laughing. It's going away, it's going away, it's going away, it's going away, it's going away. And everything is sucked right into the magical vacuum cleaner. Okay, now let's tap. How much is it right now?
Probably maybe a 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay, so focus on in your mind, focus on whatever, how much ever it was, and let's tap. I can see now.
I can see now.
I can see clearly.
I can see clearly.
Side of the eye, I can see really clearly now.
I can see really clearly now.
I can see Swati's face perfectly clearly.
I can see Swati's face perfectly clearly.
I'm seeing her hair, all of her hair.
I'm seeing all of her hair.
I can see all of of her
I can
face.
see all of her face.
I can see everything on her face and around.
I can see everything on her face and around.
It's so clear now.
It's so clear now.
Collarbone. I'm letting go of all the clouds now.
I'm letting go of all the clouds now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Top of your head. Releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Keep imagining those clouds and just focus, put your all your awareness on those clouds in your mind and say while tapping, releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Eyebrow point, releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Side of the eye, releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Under your eye, releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Collarbone, releasing and letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting it all go now.
Eyebrow point, it is safe for me to release and let it all go.
It is safe for me to release and let go.
Side of the eye, it is safe for me to let go of this macular degeneration.
It is safe for me to let go of this macular degeneration.
Under your eye, it's safe for me to let go of the remaining clouds.
It's safe for me to let go of the remaining clouds.
Collarbone, it's safe for me to see.
It's safe for me to see.
I'm very happy to see.
I'm very happy to see.
I pray that the vision is restored for everyone who has any kind of blindness.
I pray that vision is restored for anyone who has any sort of blindness.
And I pray that they can all see.
And I pray that they can all see.
Top of your head, I'm letting go of all the blindness in the entire world.
I'm letting go of all the blindness in the entire world.
This world is full of happy people.
This world is full of happy people.
Side of the eye, and all these happy people want to see.
And all these happy people want to see.
Including me.
Including me.
And the eye. So I'm letting go of the blindness of everyone in this world.
So I'm letting go of the blindness of everyone in this world.
And their nose. I am asking for the blindness to leave this world.
I'm asking for the blindness to leave this world.
And your chin. God has made a beautiful world.
God has made a beautiful world.
And all of us want to see.
And all of us want to see.
And so we're going to see.
And so we're going to see.
Collarbone. It is safe for all of us to see.
It's safe for all of us to see.
I can see everything.
I can see everything.
The clouds are getting lighter and going away.
The clouds are getting lighter and going away.
And I'm so happy about it.
And I'm so happy about it.
Grab your wrist and take a deep breath.
Peace.
Peace. Then imagine how this world would be if blindness completely left. After all, this world is anyway an illusion, the entire world. And it's a fiction. Even the ailments that we have, even these glasses that we are wearing, actually, that's all an illusion. The fact that we feel that we cannot see, it's all an illusion. And that is the difference between earth and heaven. Heaven, there are no illusions of the sort. But here we have these illusions and we imagine of these things, even though we think we are not, but unconsciously we create things that we don't want. But now I have realized this and I'm letting it all go now because it is so much fun to see. I can imagine a world without blindness. I can imagine a world without any illness. I can imagine a world without sadness, a world without hatred, a world without violence, a world that is full of love, a world full of compassionate beings, a world full of awakened, enlightened beings. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have a world like that?
Wouldn't it
Then take a deep breath again. Thank you for the healing. And open your eyes and drink some water.
it's still that wavering state where it's coming and going.
Coming and going. So
Yeah.
about 2 and 3.
Yeah. You
Okay.
a little bit less.
A little less. So about 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5. Okay. Letting go of this remaining cloudiness,
Letting go of this remaining cloudiness.
letting it all go now. Side
Letting
of
it all go now.
side of the eye, letting go of all this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Letting go of all this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Under your eyes, letting go of all this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Letting go of all this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Collarbone, letting go of all of this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Letting go of all this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Eyebrow point, letting go of all of this wavering remaining cloudiness.
Letting go of all this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Side of the eye, letting go of all of this remaining wavering cloudiness.
Letting go of all this remaining wavering blindness.
Under the eye, letting go of all of this remaining cloudiness.
Letting go of all this remaining cloudiness.
Under your nose, I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
In your chin, I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
Collarbone, I'm letting it all go now.
I'm letting it all go now.
It's safe for me to let it all go now.
It's safe for me to let it all go now.
Take a deep breath. Grab your wrist and please. What is one peaceful event that you can think of in your life? Keep your eyes closed and keep thinking of it and tell me about it.
Holding my newest great granddaughter on Sunday. She just was so sweet and
Sweet, yeah.
cooed at me.
Oh, can you imagine holding her again and hear her cooing again?
Hmm.
How does that feel?
It's it's just makes you burst with love. It's so amazing.
So amazing, isn't it? And these infants, that's a good thing about these infants because they still haven't absorbed all the limitations of the world. And
Hmm.
they're still so divine, full of so much divine light and love. You cannot help but feel the holiness from them.
Hmm.
You cannot help but feel the purity, the innocence, the love, isn't it? Open your eyes.
It's gone.
Gone completely.
Hmm.
100%, or even a little bit is there, like point 0.5,
No,
5.
45 maybe, but it's
Point 0.5 is there. Okay. So let's talk of the what does that point 0.5 look like?
um it looks like just like your hair is shiny is all.
Okay. So let's
That's
make my hair dull now. It's shining too much.
I thought shiny hair was good.
Not for now. Let's make it dull. Okay, eyebrow point. Letting it all go now.
Letting it all go now.
Releasing and letting go of that point five.
Releasing and letting go of that point five.
Side of the eye. Letting go of this point five.
Letting go of the point five.
Under your eyes. Letting go of this remaining point five.
Letting go of this remaining point five.
Under your nose. Letting go of this remaining point five.
Letting go of this remaining point five.
It's zero now.
It's zero now.
Chin. It's zero now.
It's zero now.
Collarbone. It's safe to have it zero now.
It's safe to have it zero now.
Macular degeneration is equal to zero.
Macular degeneration is equal to zero.
My blindness is equal to zero.
My blindness goes to zero.
The clouds have gone to zero.
The clouds have gone to zero.
The wavering shininess is gone to zero.
The wavering and shininess has gone to zero.
And now all that remains is clarity of vision.
All that remains is clarity of vision.
I can see.
I can see.
Top of your head. I can see so clearly now.
I can see so clearly now.
I can imagine the face of my great granddaughter.
I can imagine the face of my great granddaughter.
I can even still feel how she felt in my arms.
I can even still feel how she felt in my arms.
Eyebrow point. I can see her face in my mind.
I can see her face in my mind.
And I know that next time I hold her,
And then I know that next time I hold her,
I can see her with my physical eyes too.
I can see with my macular degeneration eye too.
No, with my physical eye too.
With my physical eyes too.
Because you don't have macular degeneration anymore.
Because I don't have macular degeneration anymore.
Side of the eye. I remember how she was cooing.
I remember how she was cooing.
Under your eye. I remember how I was bursting with love.
I remember how I was bursting with love.
Under your nose. I still feel like bursting with love when I think of it.
I still feel like bursting with love when I think of it.
In your chin. And that love,
That love,
that bursting love,
that bursting love,
is taking care of all the remaining point five.
is taking care of all the remaining point five.
Because love is the strongest force there is.
Love is the strongest there is.
Collarbone. I can see very clearly now.
I can see very clearly now.
It is safe for me to see very clearly now.
It is safe for me to see very clearly now.
Grab your wrist and take a deep breath. Peace
Peace
and love.
and love.
And imagine your granddaughter in your arms again, cooing, looking at you and cooing. And imagine that your heart bursting with love,
Mm.
joy. You can't help but smile. And your mother is behind you. She can't help but smile with joy. Open your eyes.
No, just hair now.
Hair now. No shiny hair now.
Mm-mm.
Let me shake like this and this. Now,
Just hair.
this hair.
Mhm.
Anything, any point one also.
No.
Do you see what I'm doing to you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm doing now?
Yeah.
Any kind of cloudiness, wavering, shininess, or does it look like perfectly normal?
No. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how this happens?
Yes. Yes, it is.
At this time, let's claim that it is permanent.
Yes.
Close your eyes and imagine God the way you would imagine if It doesn't matter how you imagine God or feel God. Just be in front of God and bow your head and say, "Thank you, God. Thank you so much for this vision.
Thank you so much for this vision.
Thank you for this healing.
Thank you for this healing.
Please make it permanent this time."
Please make it permanent this time.
Absolutely permanent.
Absolutely permanent.
Now, for the remaining part of my life,
Now for the remaining
part of my life,
part of my life,
I want to see every beautiful detail
I want to see every beautiful detail
that you have put in this world.
that you have put in this world.
I don't want to miss even a single bit,
I don't want to miss even a single bit,
not for a single moment.
not for a single moment.
I don't want to waste even a single moment
I don't want to waste another single moment
being sad,
being sad,
depressed,
depressed,
or not being able to see.
or not being able to see.
I wish to be
I wish to be
that inspiration
that inspiration
for everyone
for everyone
who might be suffering from any blindness.
who might be suffering from any blindness.
I want them to know
I want them to know
that if I can heal,
that if I can heal,
so can they,
so can they,
because the power lies in God,
because the power lies in God,
and God loves us all equally.
and God loves us all equally.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Open. How does it feel, Joyce, to see like this?
It's amazing. It just, you know, I don't feel like I have to worry about if I'm gonna miss something because it's in that spot,
Yeah.
you know. And sometimes important things are in that spot,
Hmm.
you know, like a traffic light or.
Yes. Yeah. And so you can be safe, completely safe.
Mhm.
Tell me, is there any kind of fear still left? So let's take care of that. Any kind of fear? Dig deep inside and see. Is there a fear that it might return, or even a doubt that it might return?
No, because I've had to wear 3 different prescriptions of glasses today, reading glasses,
Yeah.
because it seems like my eyes are adjusting
Mm-hmm.
to change.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes I need some that are a little stronger, and sometimes I need some that are a little weaker,
Mm-hmm.
like 200 to 275, maybe 300. I think I've got one 300. You know, so it's like it's happening, you know, just in anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
And so that kind of feels like almost giddy, you know, on, you know, I'm on for the ride, but
You're on for the ride.
I'm in for the ride.
Tell me, do you have any fear? Um, any fear of blindness at all right now? Because if it's there, then let's clear the even the fear that you might have. Do you have any fear of blindness? Check in, check with yourself, and check
Yeah.
completely honestly and deeply inside. No? Do you have
Well,
any
I
fear
mean,
of
I'm
Emily?
in, I'm in, I'm in such good space overall that I just,
Yeah. Mhm.
you know, and we've talked that I don't fear much. So
Yeah.
I just jump in with both feet and
Yes, you do. I mean, what else can be expected from a Marine? So
right.
for the audience who are watching, Joyce was a Marine. you can't expect a Marine to be really fearful. So she can't be a Marine with all the fear. So yeah, it's different for her. It's that way. It's different. But is there any fear of seeing or a worry about seeing? Is there something that you don't want to see in your world? Is there something that you'd rather not see?
Our last session that we had when my mom and dad were there gave me such a different perspective that it brought me back to I can handle anything.
You can handle anything.
I mean, not everybody knows my story about my brain tumor, but um, I had a golf ball sized brain tumor, and on May 20th of 2019, it was removed in a 10-hour surgery. That was a Monday. On Wednesday, I walked out of ICU, and on Saturday, I walked out of the hospital with my daughter and drove 900 miles home.
You drove.
No, I didn't drive. She drove, but
She drove.
I
Yeah.
rode.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like I am a miracle. That's a
You are. You've been experienced.
and
And tell them the story of how you had seen angels at that time, hadn't you?
I've seen angels a lot.
A lot.
The one time that I did was the MRI immediately following the first MRI follow up. I saw angels.
Mhm.
I saw colors, and I still don't always see colors. I'm getting better at it, but um,
Yeah, you're becoming clairvoyant, very clairvoyant now.
there were angels there with me, and
Yes.
um, and it's also something that I've always believed in, and so I'm an angel person.
Yeah.
Uh, so it, you know, I
So let's do a last bit, just in case any even a little bit of speck remains tomorrow. If you see any kind of a speck of it, so you can
mm,
just go fast forward to that part of the video,
right,
the last part, and then follow that too. Because
yes,
doing it with somebody is always more powerful with the
right,
video. Yeah. So
yes.
letting this
I'm
remaining cloudiness go now,
letting this cloudiness go now.
I can see clearly.
I can see clearly.
I claim full healing.
I claim full healing.
Side of the eye, I'm letting go of this remaining blindness.
I'm letting go of this remaining blindness.
I'm letting go of this remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of this remaining macular degeneration.
I'm letting go of all of this remaining cloudiness.
I'm letting go of all this remaining cloudiness.
And I claim complete and perfect healing.
And I claim complete and perfect healing.
Collarbone. It is safe for me to let go of all this remaining cloudiness.
It is safe for me to let go of all this remaining cloudiness.
It is safe for me to let go of all the remaining blindness.
It is safe for me to let go of all the remaining blindness.
It is safe for me to let go of all the remaining macular degeneration.
It is safe for me to let go of all the remaining macular degeneration.
It is safe for me to even let go of the thoughts of macular degeneration.
It's safe for me to let go of the thoughts of macular degeneration.
I'm a new person.
I am a new person.
I can see now.
I can see now.
I am happy now.
I am happy now.
And I claim complete and perfect healing.
And I claim complete and her perfect healing.
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 Yeah. Take a deep breath and peace. And once again, let's anchor in to the cooing sound of your great granddaughter. You're holding her in your arms and you can see her perfectly, completely. You can see her face, you can see her. She's cooing and laughing and gurgling. And you are laughing and smiling and looking at her and talking to her. And joy and love bursts from your heart all over you and around you. And at this moment, you think, life is so perfect. Life is so beautiful. God, I'm so grateful for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it that you can bring the feelings in while doing it. I mean, I can see your face going red with with the feelings. I must say, for the people who are watching, the last time when I saw her, she was very depressed. The last session, she was very depressed. And depression, as you know, sometimes it has triggers, and something's happening in life or something that you're lacking in life can also trigger it. And sometimes it's just there. Depression, you just don't know. Sometimes it's a feeling and you don't have a reason that you can explain. And that was the time. I have never seen Joyce sadder than that. And that time also her face was red, but for a different reason. Today, again her face goes red with emotion, but for a different reason. Now it's with love and pride and joy. How do you feel now today, Joy? How are you feeling in this very
I
moment?
I feel giddy, happy.
Giddy and happy?
I I just know that I am so blessed with my life and with my family and all the good things that have happened over the years. I'm at peace. I still have life and I'm going to keep going and see what the next step is, but I'm just happy with where I'm at and what's going to go from here.
Yeah. And you know that we are going to learn now in the academy even more about conscious manifestation. And I know what you're going to be manifesting. So I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We
And
already have a date.
yeah, of course we have already imagined four of us meeting, me, my husband, you, and your beloved, and how we both will be talking and talking, and those two won't know what to say. And I hope from this video, it's not Joyce and I have made this video not just for Joyce, but it is our hope that this video, just showing this to you live, happening, you saw how it went. It didn't just vanish. You saw how it went slowly, little by little, and sometimes it would hang around and then it would go. And you saw how I just went with the divine guidance and said whatever they asked me to say. I brought in whatever energy, and we just both of us worked with faith. And our hope is from this that no matter what you're facing in life, please don't think that it's impossible. There is nothing impossible. You can salvage any situation. You can heal any situation. Go ask any doctor and ask them what they think about macular degeneration. They would tell you it's impossible to bring it back to full vision. And now, how did this happen today? It happened in front of you, and you can see from the emotion of her face that she's actually feeling it. She can feel what it is like. So this is our fondest wish for all of you, that you will always have faith no matter what it is. You can heal anything, no matter what it is. You can manifest your desire. Thank you, everyone, and thank you so much, Joyce.
Thank you.
If you guys have any questions, please post below and ask me, or ask Joyce, and we'll let you know.
Yes.